Alrighty. Good evening, anyone who might be there watching now or later on. We are in Space Engineers, and we've seen a little warning pop up there from the admins on the login screen. Add beacons to all of our grids to prevent them getting deleted. There's just that big faction on there. Scary. All right, so it's nice and chilly here. Very, very cold, actually. Close that, open that one, close that. Yeah, very, very cold. So we are going to be building a ship tonight. I sort of started working on a little bit of a framework for maybe what the back end might look like with a few big ass drive pods on it. Just got to work out how big we want it. I don't want it to be fully square, so we're trying to work out a more angular shape to begin with, and then I figured we'd sort of work from there. I do sort of want to build a bit of a framework of beams along it. Once I've got sort of a rough cross section established there, I'll probably beam it in. I might go wipe my nose in a second actually before I get too into it. I just had a shower and sat down in the warm room, so 1 second. Oh, dear me. Put some eyes back on there so we can see. I mean, I can sort of see without them, but it's better that I can see everything nice and clear. You know, makes the world be HD. I like that. So yeah, I don't really mind that cross-sectional shape there. It's sort of something to start working with. It's room for at least a couple of I'd say probably ion drives at the outside edge there, so that hydro thrusters can be more inside. I do want it to have a hybrid drive system. Might even go all three. Might even put some Atmos in there too, so it can truly be a terrifying ship. That would be great. And the plan is as well to utilize the internal space of the ship, not so much to be really habitable or anything like that, just most of it to be the internal, like have the components inside. I want to try and have a mostly internal thruster system, just the mostly just forward and reverse, and maybe some up ones on the planet as well, like for, you know, when we go down to the planet, just for visual. But otherwise thinking very much more an internal drive system, and might make this thing a bit longer too, so I might have to move the safe zone a little bit there. Work. Hey, pop-ups, how you going? Welcome. So that's the plan so far. But we are going to need to add some beacons to our grids before we get started. That is the instruction we have been given there. So first things first, let's build random beacons and everything. Them very small ranges, maybe just 100 meters or so. We won't even go round beacons for prettiness because we can. I mean, we'll move them eventually, but that'll do to start with. Round beacon, broadcast radius, 100 meters. That'll do. Add text. Egregor's ship. There we go. One ship done, 5 billion to go. I'm going well tonight. I worked this evening. It was a very long night. I was busy with the football on, which can be a good thing, I suppose. Yeah, that's right. Access. Ooh. I thought I really needed to come up here to suicide. Some stuff away, and let's go visit our other grids. I don't have a huge amount, so this won't be a very long mission. Despite my earlier comment, it will not take me that long. Let's see, I've got the trade station in the Earth orbit. I've got the Bertha Atmo ship, deep space mining outpost, and then it's basically, yeah, the base. What have I clicked on there? That one? Yeah, that'll do. See if this place has got the resources to build anything. That's better. Coffee's good, but it doesn't soothe the throat as much. Not for talking. Excuse me, sorry about that. Alright, so we are here. Does this place have anything in its storage? Or does it have a beacon already? Ooh, beacon. Hey, it does have beacons. What are they called? Ah, yes, mining outpost. We'll put that on 100 meters. Nice. That'll work. Alright, so you already had one. That was handy. Okay, that will probably mean that the one in Earth orbit has one too. Oh, we died. Again. Sorry for the lag ripples, guys. I know it's not going to be nice for anyone. But I need to do this. So I know that one on, so the trade station in Earth orbit will have one. Definitely does, actually, I'm pretty sure. Let's go to this one. This one will need one. What you doing, little guy? You just chilling? You parked? Yep, you parked. You got 11 days worth of power. Cute little thing, isn't it? Now we need to stick a beacon in it somewhere. Oh, yeah, auto lights. Huh. Very dark down here. Alright, so where are we going to cram a beacon? Craft tools, that one, and that one. Alright, so we might cram a beacon in about here. You're just a block, and are you just a block as well? You are just a block as well. That's great to know. You can have a normal beacon just because it'll fit in that spot a bit better, I think. Well, it'll look better. Have you got building repairs active? You do. You need some radio components though. Well, that ain't happening, is it? Haven't got a drill system on board, but I need radio components for this thing. What can we cannibalize? What's in storage? Oh yeah, there's quite a bit in storage actually. Regional lock is turned off. It's only got one. That's good. Production disassemble. Try a bunch of stuff. Oh no. That one. Okay, what's got silicon in it? Other than, we're gonna need those. No. Have we got any computers? Any glass? Yep. Cool. That's enough. Okay, at my Bertha, you stay here. What have I got on me? I suppose the building repairs will pick it up. That's about it. It's just the safe and the Atlas to go, really. Just this one here. You have a beacon on board. No, no, you don't. Where could we put one? Computers, fans. Yeah, let's look outside. Bound to be somewhere on the body of this thing we can tuck it in. Oh, look, it's at home. That's handy. When are we going to put a beacon on that? Guess I can stick out the back. Let's see. Since it's on a grid with multiples. Mini miner. Round beacon, mini miner. I'm pretty sure that was set to only 100 meters. Yep. Does home base have one? It can easily have one. There we go. I need more steel plates again. Okay. And the safe is here as well. We're going to stick a beacon. Yeah. Perfect. No one will ever know. There's people who look for the beacon and detect it. Okay. Yeah, that's a lot of beacon points everywhere. I don't think it was just the Atlas to go. Ooh, I wrote. Probably someone respawning like I just did. Okay. Last time, guys, I promise. Second last time. I'm pretty sure it's medical room 2. That's on the atlas. Yep. Now, does this thing have a beacon on it? It does have a distress beacon. 100 kilometers. Should just be a beacon. There we go. Delete. Cool. Timer, alert mode, set of actions. Close all the doors. Normal mode, weapon sequences. Cool. Well, that's pretty much all we had to do here. This thing already had one. Where are we? How far from home are we? 20 kilometers. No, I've got no idea how far away I am from the ship I want to be on, though. Okay. Now we're going to the other ship. The corner medical room. Where is it? Ah, sorry for scrolling over the list, guys. That one. That's where I want to go. Thank you. Okay, now we're here. We can get to work. Add a beacon to this ship. Hey. I don't know why I went this way. I can't get out this way. Gotta get out from the room we're in. Okay, so let's have a look at what we're doing down here. As I said, sort of hoping for a bit more of an angled design there, probably a bit pointy, I would say, as we go along. I mean, this is by no means the blocks that we're going to keep, just to get some basic shape done there. Then we're going to make sort of a framework out of what do you call it? Bits. Right, so out of the beams there. Oh, that's going to be way too much. Probably only need 3 there, just for the just for the engines, basically. No idea where this design is ultimately going yet. It's going to be fun. Now we're just going to mimic what we did at the back there. And from that point there, I could pretty much start to carry inwards a little. Don't cut that all the way up yet. Actually, that might all have to come off. Okay. Yeah, so this level is the easy one because it's got the symmetrical blocks on it. At the bottom, we were going with a different shape there. And that's where we get to the middle part of the ship. Sort of fun trying to work this out, not so much in the dark. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Where am I going? Wait, this is complicated. The shapes so far. Suppose at the bottom I could start coming in there that way, couldn't it? Today we are working on the shell of a different shaped ship than we normally would build. Trying to just work on a more angular design from the beginning, just working on a few shapes and plotting out how we're going to build some interior parts too. I want to kind of have had forward-facing thrusters for the outside thrusters on the ship for forward and back, but an internal thruster system otherwise. It will be designed primarily as probably a warship, so going to give it a nice framework of beams for structural integrity and strength, with most of the components just inside, probably in a secondary shell of blocks. And we'll see how we go. Not sure how big we're going to make it. Hopefully not much bigger than that. It'll be a chunky little thing, maybe not so high in the middle. We'll refine it as we go. We'll see what we come up with. Is it just sort of working on a little bit of a shape before anything? And fingers crossed we'll be able to work on something, see what we come up with. And so once we get a basic armor shell design sort of done, I'm probably going to build a framework around it, like with that extra structure. Oh, that just flew off into infinity. Not exactly sure what's going to go where yet. You know, obviously thrusters on the back and front. That's sort of what the design shape's trying to accommodate there. I reckon we'll be able to have two large ion thrusters there, side by side there, and then probably an atmospheric thruster in here. And then there's enough room for a couple, more than a couple of large hydrogen thrusters there. And then we even room in the middle there if we really want to, but otherwise we can have a bit of a gap there, some structure, some framework around them. And there should be plenty of room for the all the other directional thrusters on the inside, plus any other machinery necessary to run a ship of this size. Tricky part will be mirroring the design on the other side, because I'm not using it, not doing it in creative or anything, or in a single player. I'm just doing it here with the build and repairs. I don't know that you can do it with build and repairs or a projector. I mean, you can't really mirror a design like this. I could flip it if it was fully symmetrical in all directions. Right, so we're going to come back out a little bit from these ones. Really should complete the rest of the design on the other side before I go too far and completely have way too much to copy. So let's do that. Oh yeah, not to that part yet, are we? Got a ways to go before that. Have you been working on anything today there? Anything exciting? Well, I've built large ships a couple of times before. Yeah, the largest things I've built are around probably the 10 to 15,000 block mark are about the biggest I usually build by hand like this. The biggest I've ever welded and built by full hand was about 10,000. It's not that big, is it? Only takes about a week or so to build about a 13,000 ship, 13,000 block ship. That's the one I'd really like to build here. Yeah. Mini, money. I think I showed it in another stream. Let's go into a. Yep, that'll do. Love how quick a quick start actually is. Meow. Yeah, I definitely loaded these things up in this exact map before. Just do all the creative stuff. What I think. Yeah. You can do it. Meow. These were both built by hand, the base and the ship. I'm pretty sure this is the full vanilla version of this ship too. Yeah, it is. Yeah. I should build one of these in the Vivid gaming server. This is the original model of the ship. And I'm going to blueprint it again. Oh, I haven't got room. Okay, what can we delete? That. Yeah. I've got a few copies of this ship, but not this. This is the very original, basically the very original version of it. Yeah, this is the original one. Stacked with parts. And extra cargo on the back because it's vanilla. It wasn't big enough. Meow. And that was... It does, yeah, process ore as it goes. It's basically a mobile base. As well as this thing, this is a mobile base as well. I should build one of these there too. This is all vanilla as well. As well as the ship that's connected to it. Are we on a ship? So yeah, this isn't the fastest thing, obviously, because of its size. Oh wait, it's still got that stupid thing. There we go. Well, on the server, this thing would have a good chance. On a server, this thing with shields loaded onto it and covered in weapons. What do you think? Actually, that's not too bad of an idea because, like I said, this is a full vanilla build of the ship. There's nothing modded at all on this particular build of it. This is the original, which is somehow the most complete and advanced out of all the copies I've got, which is stupid. Oh yeah, it's got the gravity sphere. If any ships nearby are using any sort of weighted objects and things like that, they activate in full reverse and create an immensely strong reverse gravity field. Gravity 7.49 Gs, so about 7 Gs of reverse gravity from the ship. Anyone without a jetpack just gets violently thrown away. Yeah, hang on. Like, let me go here for a second and turn my jetpack off for a second. Whee! As I said, this is actually the full vanilla build version of this base. It's got a couple of docks on it designed for some of the ships that you can buy from the NPCs. I said, yeah, maybe I'll request if we can build this on the server, take our asteroid base down and replace it with one of these. I mean, it is gravity spheres on. It is a fairly complete manufacturing complex as well. It's got ample storage. It's got quite ample storage there. And yeah, it continues. Every corner of the ship is identical, so every ship has the same storage and components and stuff. So you've got to fully destroy basically the entire ship to completely disable its ability to produce and repair components and things like that. Yeah, lots of jump drives for a ship this big. And scarily, I don't know that it even goes very far. Oh yeah, safe zone room, as well as secondary control seat. What's its maximum jump range? Let's find out. Maximum jump range with, I don't know, that looks like 40 jump drives maybe. Oh no, not quite 40 jump drives, but a lot of jump drives. 3,600 kilometers it can go. Not very far. Not very far at all. Yeah, she is big. She is 13,217 blocks, 50, or pretty much 56,000 PCU. There's no auto door script on here. It's a very basic, very early days of construction, this surprisingly for how big it is. It's got a few guns on the top too for defense. This is the main control room. I think we saw a little bit of it just before. You would not even need that many jump drives on it. I mean, imagine if it had that many of the elite jump drives on it. And the other thing that it would be cool to build in the world is my refinery ship, which definitely would take a bit of work to change. Just on almost 11,000 blocks, 10,950. It's got some modded blocks on it. So this one definitely would take a lot of modification to get going in that server. All of its weaponry was modded, all the engines were modded, and its entire power system is modded. I mean, so a clean vanilla build of it wouldn't be bad to work with at some point. That could be fun to refit this thing with vanilla items and weapons and stuff. This thing's also a mobile processing facility and whatnot. Oh yeah, as I said, this thing's got literally no power, I don't think, without not enough power. Does it have batteries? Chip batteries. Oh yeah, it's got some. Well, why are they not working? Fully depleted 3 hours. Current output 0. Oh no, they are working. There's no lights on? Or is there no lights in this version because they were modded lights maybe? I don't remember. Either way, the gravity's not on. Whatever. Alright, now the lights are on. That was weird. Yeah, this is another big ship that I'd love to build again in the other world. Create a new version of it with some upgrades. She's got a few jump drives. She can go 4,000, so 5,000 kilometers with the jump drives she's got. She's got a few, like 26, I think it is, it says. And a few missing parts. This is where the power system used to go. This thing took about a week and a half to build, I think. This thing was built on a modded server from the get-go, so build and repairs were used in this one's construction from the start. It is a very big build. And is there a door at the front? Yes, there is. See, this thing would take significant reworking as well. But with build and repairs, wouldn't take too long to build one and go from there. We could build either. I mean, this thing has almost as many blocks as that, as with the other thing. Where is it? Where's the other base one? It's that one. Yeah. No, not really. I mean, these things were both built and run on servers just as well. The asteroid base that we've got is about 10,000 blocks. So it's about as many blocks as this ship is. Oops. If it wasn't so dangerous, I'd say we should move on to a copy of this ship permanently, or maybe one of this one. This one would be a little bit safer, and we could gradually replace the outside with prismatic plates. They're super strong and light. The outside shape of this thing is completely with regular squares and triangles, so that's very easy to replace. Well, actually, logging out would be the key to surviving there. Then you log out and a safe zone pops up around you. Is it a control station? It is. Cool. All right, yeah, well, I would... Maybe we should do that. Maybe I should condense down my ships again and build one of these and take off. Take the asteroid base with us. Some bigger guns on this baby. It would take a day or so to build this thing, but it would be able to fly and get away right away. It would just take a constructor ship really loaded up with materials to build something this big. And I might even have to ask permission from the admins before I even try that, because this thing's pretty, huge. Basically, yeah. Build and repairs, I mean, and that's the reason it was partly built the way it is so there's room for things on the outside for changes. Like these panels here, they're 3 blocks wide and they're conveyored up, all of them. There's conveyor pipes running through all of this ship. You can see where I wasn't finished. You can see where I wasn't finished building it yet. Like I said, this ship I literally built by hand. Yep. That's that really is mind-boggling that I did that, isn't it? I cannot believe that. Yeah, this level is where the construction stopped in this version. I'm definitely thinking I should take this thing into the other world. Definitely. Definitely, yeah, that would be cool. Manufacturing its own components. Yeah. That way we'd be able to move as well. We wouldn't be stuck on that one asteroid. We could move the whole fleet. Connect everything up. Use all the ship's jump drives. Let's totally do that. I wonder if Razzie would be up for that. Yes, save the changes before quitting. That calls for a piece of brownie, I think. Should get like 5 people together as PCU and build that thing in the in one of the proper servers, the game ones. That'd be so cool. And thanks for inspiring me to go look again. I love those ships. I spent so much time working on them. Do, 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 do. Ad be over soon. All right. Oh, we died. Hmm. Where's the one we want? Our other ship is missing now? Okay, I'll have to work on that. Guess I'll respawn in one and try and get to it again. It's that quantum medical room. Well, I guess... Could it have run out of power or been attacked? Dear, oh dear. There it is. Quantum medical room. They all came up that time. Hey, where's my elite stuff? Hang on, wasn't I in a cockpit? How did I die? So far, so good. Glad you're here. What are the limits of how much we can individually build? What would you say the server can handle? I've done some pretty crazy builds on some of the servers that I've used, but you've got a higher population than what I ever have. Would a space station the size of our asteroid base be on the limits of what this thing can handle to run? About 55,000, complete 100% vanilla build. Currently 100% vanilla build. Yeah, well, it won't even approach that. Hopefully, with some of the modded part optimizations, might even be able to shave 10 or 15,000 PCU off of it. Yeah, same. I've done some pretty enormous builds as well. I think my biggest build that I typically fly around in is about 70,000 PCU. Definitely about the limits of what the server can run. Multiple ships of that size in one space are usually okay, like 2 or 3 of them, but beyond that, every server I've run didn't really go beyond that. But they can run the space station that I'm mentioning fairly okay. It would be a big build. I would have to employ probably at least a dozen build and repairs over a decent period of time, but Maybe half a dozen could do it. It'd take days to build, so it'd definitely be a project. But thinking of making a mobile base for us to move around in, I could get rid of this thing. It's, you know, it's all right, but, you know, it was only built in a vanilla server. Yeah, it's not too bad. I had a look at our I haven't actually, well, actually I did have a look. I haven't had a look at what the PCU of our so this ship here even is apparently 25k, and it's a vanilla build. The Atlas is one that we don't really need. That was a test ship. Some of those small grids. Some of those small grids are probably parts that have broken off. I can't see where and what some of them are. If you guys see them in your cleanup, you're welcome to get rid of them if they're just floating chunks. I'm not sure what that static grid is. That might be... Well, that might be one of them little tiny space stations. I've got a few of mine spread out. My Egregor's ship and Atlas are far away from our well, that is well out of rendering distance and any sort of close distance to our main base grid. And our space station, our asteroid base, sits at just on 50,000 PCU. Well, 53,000 PCU. And Razzie's got a couple of rotating signs on there. I've stopped them from causing any clang that they were causing a little bit of local lag for us. That sucked. Yeah, that safe's not too bad. Or safe. Atmo berth is pretty cool. 6,000 PCU there. Nice little tiny Atmo ship. On far away little gear, I think that is. But yeah, I think we might remove the Atlas. We'll deconstruct that and reclaim its parts. And probably this one as well, but I'm going to do a bit of work on the ship design that I did have going on here before I deconstruct this one, at least use it for its little job. I mean, this thing came along really well. I was building this on vanilla, on the vanilla server when this server was having a few issues, and I decided to recreate it here. The little all-in-one ship. I threw some of the modded weaponry on it. It's got a detachable drill ship that also merges to fully control the rest of the ship. It's far enough, you know, in a little spot there where the thrusters don't hurt the big ship. It actually works really well in vanilla. Didn't quite finish up the front trim though yet. Anyway, this is what we're working on. We're working on a weird little, hopefully a warship. It's going to be mostly hollow, not so big on the components. Yeah, scripts can be bad. I don't know if you, like I said, I don't know if you guys check on such things at all when people aren't around, but we try and turn a lot of our scripts off when we're not using certain ships and bases so that they don't run when people fly nearby. We don't really use very much anyway, just the LCDs, a couple of auto door things. I've got a nice HUD one there that I don't run all the time because if you're in changing gravity, it can get a little tiny bit laggy, but that one's no issue in space. Yeah, some of them can be pretty hectic. That's why we stick to a few simple ones here and there, don't really use too much. Okay, so let's keep going back over this way. Hey. Why am I doing this like this? Oh yeah, definitely was a lot of the issues were definitely caused by them. They're good fun to have, but it's got to get their number and spawning right for the server, especially with so many spawning opportunities with so many players around. If it was ironically, if it was a lower population server, they probably wouldn't have caused so much issue. They could have run rampant and no one would have noticed because they wouldn't have conflicted too much with the amount of people there. I mean, orcs attacking one base isn't an issue. Orcs attacking five is not too much of an issue. Orcs and Ember and Parallax and Incon and everyone else attacking 10 bases. Now that. It's almost always the way. As soon as a few people start playing, it's pretty much what always happened to mine. People join to the point of lagging out the server. Quite funny. I actually recognize quite a few of the names that are on here as people who used to play in my rented servers in the past. Can be quite funny. When certain people have been online and I've noticed the server getting laggy, I've checked the online list, saw who it was, and thought to myself, oh, yep, I remember that. And even when certain people have been called out for things that they might be doing, and then they claim that they're doing nothing, and I'm like, yeah, that's what you used to always say. Yeah, no, doing nothing, and yeah, just waves rippling across the universe from where you are doing nothing. It's it's never intentional stuff. It's just the way the universe reacts to that much going on in one place sometimes. Everyone swears it's not them, it couldn't be. I do this in single player all the time. That's what I mean. Like, they don't realize that they do things in single player and things like that where it doesn't cause the same sort of issues because they're not subject to the same rules. There's not as many people around. You don't have to worry as much. Doing your own thing, it's only loading your spot. Meow. That's why we keep our build and repairs to a minimum where we can, shut them down when we're not using them as well. Even things like that can get out of hand. Oh, easy. Is that right against it? I think it was, wasn't it? Yeet. So I'm out here in the middle of nowhere with my safe zone safe. I basically only ever make the ones I play on to mess around with a couple of people. I looked at the mod selection that this server had when I was looking for somewhere to play and figure, yeah. I'm glad you're figuring it out. I must say, if you've not worked with these sort of issues before, you've done a very good job working with them. It can be tricky dealing with some of the stupid lag issues that come up in these servers. As you say, people unintentionally causing situations that they don't, necessarily always encounter. The relentless spawning of the NPCs. I used to do a semi-daily cleanup sometimes. Wait, did we miss one? What have we done there? Oh, we were supposed to get in a bunch, weren't we? Oops. Alright, let's come out from the side and do it. How big are you? You are 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, that's where that one goes. Sunlight really isn't helping me. No, it is appreciated that that you've allowed us to play here and stream what we're making here. It is good fun. I hope no one else minds their names being broadcast across the little tiny space engineers community that there is. All right, so that's the one, then the two, and then here. Haha. Nice. So semi cross section, almost complete. Rear end cross section, sort of done. So this is just hopefully going to be the shape of hopefully some sort of warship. Yeah, nice. Is that why well, I've only been on here for a little while. There is only a small number of other people on here. So it's not too bad at the moment. I have noticed that this is a fairly large faction. Their activities sometimes are a bit hectic from what I've noticed. I've not been anywhere near them, but the ripples that go across the universe when they're active can be pretty crazy. I've only been here for an hour or so. I've not seen any yet, I don't think. No, I've not seen anything yet. Sorry, no, I've not even been here for an hour. I left for a while, did a tour of some other ships in a single player, and I've only been here for, gosh, what's that? 20 minutes again now, not even. Sorry, so yeah, no, I've not quite been here for the full hour even. I was here for a little while and then left. I don't recall seeing any messages. Would they come up in the Discord? Arthas, no. No, kitty. Little man. You can sit on your spot up there if you want. That's okay.
Energy low.
So what sort of messages would be coming up? Could ask the guys that are in here now if they've seen any. All right, I'm going to recharge there briefly, and I am going to briefly caffeinate there because it is 4:30 in the morning. I need some coffee. I'll be right back. You coming, Arthas? Come on then. Come on. Okay, coffee is on the desk. Won't be a sec. Okay, let's keep on going now. So yeah, this design isn't too bad so far. Definitely might make it a bit longer than it is here. Arthas, what's wrong? Arthas, what is it? What's wrong? What's wrong? So I won't commit to quite that shape. What's up, buddy? Arthas, what are you doing? Arthas, what's wrong? What is it? What's wrong? What is it, buddy? What is wrong? Cat's being weird. He's meowing lots. I'm not being weird, you know. He's being a cat. Mhm. How far do we want to go with that? It's going to be a weirdly angular ship, but that's okay. How much room will that give there? Cool. That'll do to start. that can't quite go there like that car. Yeah, it can. 4, 3. Yep. I've been around today and checked. I think all of my ones that I've got left too. I don't have a huge amount of active ones personally. Some of them are attributed to me, even though they're not mine, I don't think. I think most of mine are. That one's definitely got one. The Atlas came with one. I've added one to the Atmo Bertha. That's the current one that I'm at right now. I added one to the main what do you call it? I built the added the one to the Industries HQ there. I don't know if Razzy's been on tonight yet. I haven't added, I don't know where his grids are that need beacons. And let me see. I don't know if I've added one to this one yet. I think I added one to the inside. Yeah, no, this one's got one. And so I don't know if Razzy's any of Razzy's grids need beacons or anything. But I think all of our ones that had all of our important ones have got them. Yeah. Yeah, it's crazy. Yep, so that's enough for our 2 there, and then there'll be a actually so they can go there. So what space does that leave us there? Almost with an almost big enough space again. Because that can work, can't it? Okay, structure there. Definitely got to get this thing to make some, I don't know if we've got enough iron though. Have we got any iron on board? 33 tons, yeah, that should be enough. What are you jammed up on? You guys turned off? Yeah, yours are turned off. Let's turn on, yeah, why not? Meow. Alright, cool, so we'll get some more plates going there to complete those off, make it a bit easier to look at. Yeah, got a basic structure going. Not the worst. Not the best, but not the worst. It's very much a work in progress. That should work. Two in there. How many? And that's where we can put the... Yeah, that should work. So we're gonna 1, 2, 3. Oh wait, no wait. That's not gonna work. Alright, I'll have to center them up a little bit more. There we go. That's better. That's better. That's better. And let's see. No worries, man. Have a good one. I'll probably be off in an hour or two myself. I can't be up too late. Just got to work out how I'm going to space out the things on here exactly, and then I'll be, yeah. Thinking maybe...
Energy low.
Yeah, there we go. Because I want to try and have all 3 kinds of thrusters on here. I'm hoping to have the ions at the sides. That'll be atmospheric, and then hydros in the middle, hopefully. And then a row of whatever here. How high is that? 5 blocks. Aww. Well, I've got chocolate here anyway, if that helps. I've got some leftover brownie that I baked, and I've got a bag of freckles and stuff that I paid $1 for at work. I'll have some chocolate for you. There we go. Then we're left with spaces here and here. We've got about 3 by 3 spaces there, which are pretty much going to be interior anyway. But these can be used for gun emplacements. There could be 2 3 by 3 guns there. Is that not exciting? Okay, where's the other corners? I'll need these ones. Big one first. And a little one. Oh, hang on, we can see what we're doing. No. Oh, that goes next to it, doesn't it? Wrong way. Safe zone's messing me up. Who put a safe zone there in the first place anyway? Jeez. Mini, mini, money, mo. That one. Yes. It's not going to work out not that far there, is it? I'll have to, well, actually, just have to get the shape going, don't we? This is definitely interesting, the way it's coming. Need to put that one there. To work on a bit around here. I think maybe there's a normal one there still. And that's for one of these ones. Will not work either. One of those. There we go. Okay. Different so far. Very different so far. We want them to stick out a little bit. Oof, too late now. Do we want warfare thrusters? Or sci-fi thrusters? I think warfare. No. Close. So that should have gone to.
Inventory full. Inventory full.
Hopefully I'll be able to carry the rest. There. Let's see. Where one of them comes in? Nope. One of them. Yep, well, it's kind of now. That does not work there. Would work if that went up there like that. I suppose it can. It can be odd.
Energy
Randomly go in there. Why not? A lot more just shaping than I expected for now, but you know, some necessary work at times. Conveyors. Weapons. So the front part of here. It says basically how the forward thrust is going to go on each side, plus maybe some more thrusters in there. I was going to put the Atmo on there, but probably go all full space engines for now. Yeah, more hydros. So these will need to come out. Well, they could just be one block. Give me a block further in, couldn't they? How would that look? Yeah, that could look okay.
Energy critical.
If there's no power left, we got this. We got this good. %. There we go, totally made it. No worries at all. Nice, it's 5 AM already. I like that. So did we put the weapons right on the outside? Yeah, what shapes have we got? Nice. Oh, wrong way. Ooh. So this is going to be another big ship at some point. So weapon emplacements there, there and there, there. Room for big weapon emplacement here. Yeah, so far so good. I need some interior plates. I mean, haven't even started working on the rest of the shape of the ship yet. I've barely got the back end done, but going to start doing some of the component work as well as we go through. Right, conveyors in there. Good stuff. Conveyor there, good stuff. No. I might as well connect your cards together just because anyway. Okay, so one there and one there. All right, coming along nicely. It's not too late to change that design detail even. Never too late to change design details, especially that's such a minor one in just a little part of the ship like that. Got like 2 other blocks to change to fix that. Literally. Corner, it's got to be a really, really narrow, flat angle. Want somewhere there? Yes, there is. Too many dim ones. Alright, this probably isn't very interesting to watch for most people, but otherwise, I hope everyone else is enjoying the quiet clinking of blocks and thinking out, or thinking to quietly to myself as I build. That's too big. Where's the little corner ones? Those ones. And that's the full corner. Then ones, there's a shallow one of that, I'm sure. What am I looking for? Yes. Weird little design feature because I don't know why.
Energy low.
It's not going to help anyone. It is that. No. Okay, then we'll pull out some small ion thrusters. And they're not going to do very much. They're just there to change the look a little bit. Arthas, nope, get down. How are they going to look there?
Inventory full.
Arthas, nope. Looks weird. Too many shapes and bits and pieces going on, eh?
Inventory full.
Where's the opposite thing of that?
No energy.
No energy again, damn it. To the cockpit. Okay, little man, you be good. That's licking his own balls, so I'm just going to look away for a second. Okay, cat's going crazy out there. But it's 5 a.m. Got to start closing the house up. Go to bed soon. Light starts coming in way earlier. Gone for a couple of hours. We've done a little bit of work tonight. Whoops. Yeah, so basically just got the back end of a ship started. Not sure if I like how this bit's going. It needs to be more angular up here.
Inventory full.
I'll pick it up, pick it up. Yeah, that might work a bit better.
Inventory
It's
full.
fine, we don't care. It doesn't exactly match up, but that looks a bit better, I think. Yeah.
Inventory full. Inventory full.
Or all those can do something, and then no, we can't have one of those. There's some sort of weird connection that'll work. Try that. Certainly weird. No, we can't use that in any fashion there. Yeah. Maybe I'll just put a slope there. No, that won't work either. Maybe I'll just put another one of those corners there. For now, anyway. Right, so now we've got to do the same thing on this side as we go around. It's going to be a lot for one night. Why don't we do some of the interior placement for now. So we're going to have probably holes for some lower thrusters. Space, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4. Plus whatever this amounts to. And it really doesn't work, does it?
Inventory full.
That's fine.
Inventory full. Inventory full. Inventory full. Inventory full. Inventory
No, I can stay. You're okay. You're okay. Alright, so what does that give us in total then?
Inventory full. Inventory full.
Okay, I think this is a 2 and a 3, doesn't it? Take out these two here.
Inventory full.
You need some structure, don't you? Got lights on? Yes, we do. That's right. So let it sit flat. And that just looks sticky.
Inventory full.
We won't keep that we won't keep that there. We might put pairs of them in. Yes. Yes, that's what we'll do. We'll put pairs of those in there. That'll do. That'll do nicely, yes. Yeah, nice. new cornery bits. What new with the different parts in the design to what we originally planned. Yeah, rear cross section coming along. Okay. And they're mostly just going to be for show. Well, not these ones. These ones are going to work, but otherwise, the main thruster system, or the rest of the thruster system, is going to be internal on this chip. Yeah, I think so. I mean, not I think so. It definitely is. I know so. And then I've got a water base block. A little row of these. I mean, they're just there for looks at this stage. Not bad.
Energy low.
It's definitely going to have a lot of forward thrust. That's going to be awesome. I hope I can pack as much reverse thrust on the inside. Oh, we missed a spot.
Inventory full.
We may as well get to work doing that while we're here as well. They're literally gonna. We didn't like have enough room to be able to do it. Then we can run some conveyors through the wall here.
Inventory full.
It'll allow us. It's enough blocks between here and the outside.
Inventory full.
Yep. Rightio. That's a down. We're just going to put an up in. This is easy.
Inventory full.
Excuse me. So that links up the weapon conveyor slots. Might round that up a little bit more as we go too, even.
Energy critical. Inventory full. Inventory full. Inventory full.
I'm gonna get stuck here looking for a block while I'm gonna die of energy loss. So yeah, connected. Reverse. You know, these ones, that one can go,
Full.
that one go external. We'll have the side ones on the outside as well, and the main fuselage going down the front end. More weapons and stuff. It will be a mighty battleship, we hope. And the plan is to build it all virtually with vanilla to start with, and then add the modded components later on. Yeah, it's basically just light armor so far, conveyors, and I mean some DLC components, but obviously otherwise nothing else too fancy. Hopefully we'll be able to get the design to look really nice in the end. That'll be cool. Yeah, there's a little bit of tidying up to do here still, as we can see. You know what, that's okay. So we've got little flat surfaces for other things if we need them as well. We can put antennas and whatever. Yeah, see, this one's got to go. See, in that slot there. That way. You've probably got to go about. You've got to go there, and I'd like you to go there. There's what a one block gap, and then the next forward thruster. Now. I might have to move it up one block though. No, I can't do that. That won't work. I mean, it can be a little bit off on the front, but I suppose, yeah, no, that'll be okay. Right, the turtle's in the back anyway, isn't it? Duh. So is it going to go there as well as that? Yes. Nice.
Energy low.
So that means we can put another weapon in. Or it's a 5 by, isn't it? 5. Alright, so maybe 3 by can go here. Yes. So that's that one there. You connected to anything? Not yet, you're not. Oh. Alright, so that's most of it reflected so far. It's hard. At least the main hull will have plenty of room to work with. You can do leave like 5 blocks in front of these.
Energy critical.
Yeah, it could be cool to leave some glass panels and stuff, but we won't do that. That could be dangerous. We can pack lots of weaponry on board the top. Lots of potential slots for weaponry anyway. I'm scared. What am I building? Other than something monstrous. Scary part is I probably will have room for a full manufacturing facility. I probably could pack up the whole ship that's building it into it when I'm done. The fuel this thing's going to take, my god. It's definitely going to need more upwards thrust and things like that as it goes, and downwards. So let's continue on as we go along there. There have to be a whole chamber on the inside for up and down, like a whole row basically. It's going to need more than that, so it's got, so yeah, let's have a look. It's going to have 6 large forward hydros, 4 large ion as well. We're going to need at least 4 large up ones, I'd say, maybe more. Already got 2 of each planned there. Probably should go, actually, we could even extend these side pods further forward, to be honest. Put a second one of each in the very rear of the ship there. That could be kind of cool, by the way it would look. It's not too late to do that on the other side to start with. Yes, we could extend this front part out. We haven't built too much to have to shear it off and start going again. Not even going again, really. It's just adding more. We're going to do a little bit of the structure here. I mean, this needs to stay anyway. What is that?
Inventory full.
Right, I'm going to be getting tons of steel plates, aren't I?
Inventory full.
Yeah, steel tubes. The worst things to be full of. Oh, did we run out of iron? We did. Okay. Well, this little baby technically doesn't have a beacon on it. I probably should put one on. Where have we got room for a beacon on you? You are mostly components as well. Oh, right there. There's some construction components and steel plates. If I set up production corridors, I must have them first. And some construction components. Where I'm going to borrow those from. You got a lot of parts, don't you? Let's play. Who's got construction components for me? No one's really laden that can spare them. Yay. Real shit. 100 meters. A strong unknown signal 35 kilometers away. It's 5 minutes in a jetpack. Or we could jump closer. Love how much thrust that thing's gonna have. It's gonna be crazy. That's insane, to be honest. I like it. Alright, well I'm gonna totally not get distracted and just build more. No, I need steel plates. All right. Well, I can't. I need iron, don't I? Are we near iron? We need nothing, aren't we? We need to jump near an asteroid. Nice, and it'll be able to assist in flying as we get components built too. Because it'll have all the extra thrust and stuff, and we're still attached by one block. Absolutely no idea what we're building. Just that the back end of it is sort of shaped like a spaceship. Sort of. Ooh, that'll be perfect, actually. There. Right there, that's where we'll do it. Jump drive. We need some iron. What else is with iron? Anything? Where's that? Silver, iron, nickel, uranium. Oh, we jumped far away, that's why. Where's the others? Uranium is great to find, but where's the other minerals here? Oh, iron's there too. Okay. Oh, did our reactors run out of
Fuel.
okay? Bird. Uh-oh. Oh, that's not good. Out of ice. Well, that's an unfortunate little whoopsie. It's all in the big ship, I guess. Okay, well, only a little minor ship anyway. Guess we'll boost the antenna on it. Hang on, it's got a beacon now, doesn't it? boost the beacon so we can find it. Shh. And we'll bring in some ice. Oh, that was a whoopsie. Just love when things like that happen. Is there any ice in the big ship? Because it's got full ion thrust too, so it doesn't really matter. Only 30%, that's not too bad. Need to get some to that little guy. Well, I haven't got any other ships here. And I haven't got any iron to build anything, that's why we're here. That's poo. Actually, how far away is that ship? 1.7 kilometers in drifting. This beacon is visible from very, very far. We're in a safe zone now. You can broadcast safely for your maximum range. Alright, it's still. We won't lose our ships this way. Mini miner, go. Rather, me and the mini miner go. Round. Now, what have you got on board? Nothing. I like it. Full tank. Oh, tanks must be on stockpile. Yep. Cool. Oh, that going to bed soon thing didn't happen, did it? It's alright, we're having fun. Going to pick up some ice and go and salvage our ship there that's drifting off into space. Now, pretty sure this ship is a vanilla design too, except for the enhanced stuff on it. Yeah. Even with just drill capacity, this thing would be able to mine a fair bit in a vanilla world with decent cargo settings. Oops, we damaged the ship. Damaged the main component. Ooh, how much butt? Give me a welder. Is it that one? Okay, let's borrow some stuff. Maybe that means it's time to go to bed. Motors and computers. There we go. Because we're alone here, we've got no one to save us but ourselves where we are right now. Alright, how much have we got on board now? Hmm, 700,000, not bad. We'll get a bit more. I should build a proper drill ship. Ah, the sun. We are the sun. I haven't blueprinted this design yet. And I haven't got room for it. Okay. Down one. Nice. We'll have a couple of damaged components as part of the blueprint, but that's okay. And just a couple of elite parts to be changed out. So 2.5 million kilos of ice so far on this trip. Do we think that'll be enough to rescue the little ship? We've got to get there and attach to it somehow first. Oh wait, we've got some we've got landing gear, don't we? Yeah, we've got magnetic plates. That's the word. Hi, Arthas. Hi. Hi, little man. Let me sit there. Daddy will be done soon. I just got to go plug into this little ship, and then the computer. Not on the computer. Not right now. All right. Well, we're gonna not risk the cat and doing any further interruptions. We're gonna go the drill ship right now. Obstacle detected. This no. Come on, buddy. No. No. Let's give Daddy a couple more minutes. No, come on, buddy. No, not right now. Just keep, like, seriously. Will you get down? Just give Daddy a couple minutes, and then I'll get I don't know, you've got food and water and everything. We'll go play for before bed or something. Hey, will you stop that? Someone, come on, seriously. Okay, it's accelerating. Yeah, likes to go psychotic when I try and play video games. He does not like to let me. It's hitting about the 2.5 hour mark. It's usually about the longest I get. Yeah, so I don't know what's up with the drill ship. Unless I landed on it and knocked it away. No, seriously, cat, stop it. That thing is flying. Look at it. I'm not going to be able to catch it. Like, wow, that is going psycho fast. What's wrong? What is it? What's the matter? It gets to this point in the morning, it just meows like crazy, runs around the house like a psycho. Ship is looking good, and this one's just going to stay there for now. Because I can't go after the little drill ship that I wanted to. Oh, wait, no, I shouldn't have done that. I'm going to respawn right there. I'll take this one to the other. Stop it, cat! I'll take this one to where the other ship is. I think I can detect it. There's my body. So drill ship flying off into the distance. It shouldn't be too far away. I should be able to detect it from here. Jesus Christ. GPS points much. Match rating before the other day. Okay, so there's what we were after. We're going that way, 30 kilometers. That's a good boy. Sit there and lick yourself. Okay. So we're here to get a little bit of iron for the ship, and we might even just... we'll see what happens with that drill ship. It's drifting faster and faster away. Look at it. It's 50.1, 2, 5, 3, 4, 5, 6. Like, I cannot even... That's just ridiculous how fast it is moving away. Iron helps us play. We're full of ice too, which will also help us play. Alright, so that's 500,000 kilos so far. It won't be enough for what we've got planned in the end, but it'll help at the start. Oh, don't bang the ship up too much. We can repair it here, but yeah. From catastrophic damage. Probably got enough uranium to keep going for a while without refueling. Docking will be... The ship wasn't designed to dock with this one. Oh, whoa, whoa. There's not enough parts to build another connector yet. So we're gonna have to try and dodgy it up. Thank God there's a safe zone. There we go. That'll do. Nice. And the framework of this other ship can continue after that. Nice. This is the back end of the new ship that I'm building so far. The midsection and front, no idea yet. I'm going to extend the engines on the bottom though. I'm going to have twin or maybe triple engines on the bottom. I'm thinking triple. So have that 3 engines long at the back end there. And then it'll narrow up and have a front fuselage there, mostly hollow armored, and the few basic components it'll need. It's going to need a lot of hydrogen tanks. A lot of the rear thrust is going to be on the inside. There's going to be some on the outside for show, and then all the up and down and side to side is going to be on the inside as well. So this here basically can be a thrust chamber. There's a gap here big enough that's going to be 3 blocks by 3 blocks. That's going to be big enough for the sideways ones to go in here, and enough gap that the thrust can go in. So you can probably put 3 along chamber here as it goes along there. That'll be cool. I'm going to get a couple of tools out and some steel blocks and do a couple more so I don't forget. Well, make more steel plates then. What are you guys doing? Well, I suppose you guys can all help. Now. I need some. Thank you. Do a heap just so I can Right, so these ones go here. These are going to need a structural row. No free floating cubes. In other words, no more hanging wires. Should be just enough room there because they go to there. Yep. So we can at least have a pair of them. These are going to be tripled now. Yep. Sometimes it works out. I'm hoping it will this time. I mean, so far so good. I'm liking the body shape as it's coming along. I'm liking the way I'm slightly changing it to accommodate parts and new design features as I go along. So, you know, as I said, I'm gonna change this up now. I'm gonna make this section just a whole bit longer for additional thrust on the bottom of the ship there, just to make it a bit wider and whatnot. Put it wide a bit longer. So when the cat stops ripping the house to pieces. So yeah, that'll be a triple there as well. That'll give us a decent amount of upwards thrust on the bottom and a decent back end of the ship. Arthur, stop it. Come on, stop. Get down. Behave yourself. No. Okay. No. Behave yourself. I normally am, but I only finished work 3 hours ago. Alright, so then the other two that go here. Yeah, I'm nowhere near finished the other side yet. This ship is definitely going to take at least probably today and tomorrow to work. Tomorrow to finish. This side's going to be easier to accommodate the new the lengthened improvised design on. Not improvised even, but you know, always planned for this to be a big ship. That'll give us plenty of upwards thrust there as well. Almost, actually, yeah, that's a little, just as much as it's got forward, so that'll be handy for atmospheres if we ever go down somewhere. Oh, I like that. That's cool. Maybe we could take out one of these and make them a little bit more symmetrical, some blocks in between them. Because we only really need 4 on the bottom, don't we? Because we only got 4 at the back. Unless we can fit another one on the back. Got our weapon attachments on the sides there, so there's a little bit of room between them and the thrusters if they get attacked. So we'll be extending that forward around these as well. So yeah, this side is going to come out to at least there for now. And some of these long sections can actually be replaced by beams as we go along. Be very, very structurally sound. Well, the ones that'll be on the inside of the ship anyway. These long ones here can be fully replaced by beams. New cross-sectional bits. And my days are always long. I'm kind of used to it now. Yeah, they're already connected and conveyed up when the when there's eventually fuel in there. I'm not quite sure what to do there now because I do like I like how that's going to look on the bottom. Maybe replace one with an atmospheric. It's because. Actually, no, because that could mean with ions, that means this thing could land. This thing could fly on atmosphereless moons. And they'll still be partly effective in an atmosphere and look cool. I doubt this thing will be able to fly in an atmosphere though. It'll only have 6 upward thrusters. Maybe more. We'll see how we go along the total design. Not sure how long the whole ship's going to be. Probably. Oh. Probably thinking somewhere about there, maybe a little bit longer. The total design will probably end up being. I reckon maybe somewhere about there. She'll be. And being that this is where the drive section of the ship's basically going to end. No, not there. It's here. It's here. Alright. See, there can definitely be a wall of some kind somewhere. Probably a hallway.
Energy low.
Oh yeah, they're not going to work in that design, are they? They'll definitely have to be back here. Or for the temporary part of the structure anyway. They pretty much sit on top of those, don't they? Yep. Okay, so one of them there, and then I think one of them there. Yep, nice. It's a scary chamber, don't go in. Unless you want to die. Maybe you could have loose items thrown in there and they can be burnt up. Or cook dinner in there or something. Yeah, so one side much more complete than the other. But we've got up and forward and
Energy
back
depleted.
and side to side, mostly. Plenty of space for weapons on the outside. Might even angle off that design a little bit more. Just like square it off a bit more. But thinking probably, yeah, that's probably about a good. This is probably about where the control room of the ship will go, I'm thinking. Nice bridge-like space. So where's the center of this baby? Oh, out of energy.
No energy.
Okay, well, I'm going to get in the pod there, in my ship there for a second, and I'm going to prepare the house a little tiny bit for bed. So I'm going to drink this and do a very quick be right back. Excuse me. I've decided as well, when the ship is finished, in honor of my attack cat, The ship shall be called the Arthas. Or just Arthas. I might even load it onto the workshop when I finish if it is a successful design. It'll depend what it's capable of doing in a full vanilla function. Okay, so this is where we're going to use some of the interior wall things. These pretty angled ones. I believe is the idea. Yep. Then we're going to have windows across there. Maybe some bay windows. Maybe we should run a corridor down there. Corridor past it. An entrance coming out into this, space here. That could be cool. For no particular reason other than because. I like that actually. Need some more interior plates maybe. Alright, so we'll just build for maybe a few more minutes. Just a little tiny bit of design work here while it's getting to near bedtime. Would this just be ridiculous just because? Here? Oh, upside down. Not upside down. Which is a totally random space. So we'd have like a corridor light. Do it the right way. Corridor lights leading to windowed sides. With a T intersection somewhere. Where'd my T intersection go? An intersection with a window? Maybe we could put a window on the outside. Actually, that could totally work. Oh, there's already one there, never mind. And this door to be activated by sensor only. Well, not even anyone can use, just leave it. I suppose the sensor will be called too. Because lots of name stuff correctly to begin with. 0.1 meter. 1 meter. Bottom extent. I don't know which way that is yet. Back extent 0, front extent probably 5 meters. Only detect the owner. So top is that way. So top probably only 1 meter. And bottom extent will go 5. We'll stick it to 5 for now. So maybe not even give it a meter. Let's take it to 4 there and 0.25. .5 and top extend 0.1. Yeah, because that works, because as soon as I touch the sensor, and what it blocks 2 meters, so 3 meters is like there. Yep. I need construction components. That'll pretty much denote the line that if I cross the thing, it will open. I like that. That can work. What are they called? What are they in orbit? Oh, what are they called? The vent spaces. What are they called? There's somewhere here. Willis ducts. Okay. I need construction components. That's fine. Nice. Don't know exactly where they're going to run from there, but that's an idea. You can definitely use them to run air through the rest of the ship. That'll be cool. We'll do something like that as we go. All right, so that's just ideas placed so that I don't forget some of the things that I want to incorporate into this thing. So yeah, it's going to have hopefully a nice bridge on it. How deep's that? 1, 2. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. so far. I'll probably change the what do you call it? The color of the of the battleship when it's finished. We got there, it's about where it'll start coming in. So that might have to be shaved off there to be to be something a bit more of a corner to start working into the window structure as it comes in. Oh, I had them out, didn't I? Because you give me one of those. But then you will need to
Energy
be
low.
these. Okay. And then for the front end, I'd probably even... I'm not sure what shape the front's going to have fully, but... probably go around there. That gives us a very large, very large bridge space to work with. A lot of room for control stations and things like that if we want them. That doesn't go like that at all. This one is a... one of these. Yeah, heaps of space. Even have engineering access to spaces up here if we wanted to make these into corners as we go around. It's just enough room to walk around the space. Oh, yeah, we could do narrow doors, couldn't we? Just because.
Energy critical.
We're all the way out to here, don't we? So that could just be our little... yeah. Off the corridor a bit. Did my stream disconnect again? You could totally have a room of some kind in here. Only a little room, but who cares? Oh, this could be a little programming block space, programmable block space.
energy.
Oh, of course we're going to energy. Yeah, just to start laying out some of the interior as we go. But I do think
Your health is low.
my health is low. I think I should probably get myself to bed now. But I am very much liking how the ship is starting to come along. It will have a it will have a, you know, livable compartment sort of thing there in the middle at the top there, centered around the bridge, and then otherwise, as I said, should hopefully be it's mostly structural on the inside, hollow with lots of beams and stuff. All the components it'll need to be a ship. Nothing. Don't want it to overload it with refineries and things like that. It is supposed to be a warship, but it will need cargo containers as well and things like that. It's got to be conveyed up fully still. But you know, the way things are lined up, or the way I have lined things up, fairly easy to lay out our conveyors and stuff like that to connect up the rest. Thankfully, a very quick bit of a cross there. Very quickly connects up virtually all the conveyors that are in the ship now already, as it is. There's only, you know, well, on one side anyway. This side not so much, definitely not done, but yeah. If I was to put a little tank on there and put some ice in, they'd probably ignite. So yeah, there's hopefully going to be enough room. I mean, there should be enough room in these spaces in here to hopefully cram some fuel. What's the word for that? Fuel tanks? I mean, I could certainly probably put some in here. I'm going to need, yeah, actually no more reverse thrust room. And this will be a fairly structurally sound spot, so probably could cram in the hydrogen tanks in there, which means I can get rid of those. Hang on, I'm totally just going to do this now. Shh, don't yell at me. Yes, and so there would totally be, there's totally going to be room for 6 hydrogen tanks at the back. And they'll be well inside the armor and things like that, and on both sides, so you know, plenty of fuel. I'm just going to work on what the nose end is going to look like. Hopefully a little bit angular and cool too. That'll be alright. So I really like, I can't wait to see how it looks when I'm done. I like how the back end looks so far. I've got to maybe a little bit more work around here still. Fix this up a little bit more. But otherwise I like how it's come along. I'm not usually that artistic with ships, and this one, it's definitely a different one for me. I like it. Don't mind the disco coloring that just came from playing with the big ship. So let's put ourselves to bed. And turn all the assemblers off, the refineries off, building repairs off, and what else? Antennas off, not on, but smaller radius please for everyone, thank you. What else uses power that doesn't need to? Nothing. I think everything else is good. Yeah, we're good. All right. So thanks for joining and seeing how things are going. I look forward to continuing later on today, which is tomorrow / sort of thing. And we'll we'll go from there. I'm gonna maybe try and make my bedroom a little bit darker for today because it's quite clearly daylight out there. So yeah, thanks everyone. Have a good day. I'll be back hopefully in about 8 to 10 hours. I'm going to have some rest. Good night.